Wow, this is absolutely madness. I literally have just purchased this like much wider lens, and it is just like mental the difference. Like, look at this. Like I am literally like right up at the camera right now. Like if I did this on my last lens, it would just be pathetic. And if I was like right up close to the camera, you would literally see right up my nose. Now, obviously, I have invested in this new lens, and it's so much better. And like, I'm not even that far away from the camera, and it makes me look like I'm so far away from the camera. But it does also make me look smaller. But I suppose if I get that angle properly, it makes me look that bit bigger, doesn't it? Just like that. But just without further ado, guys, and before I keep waffling on that much further, tonight we are in for chest. But with tonight's chest session, I am not actually going to be on the bench tonight. I'm not going to be on flat bench. I'm not going to be on anything to do with flat bench. I'm not even going to be on flat dumbbells. I am going to be on incline dumbbells tonight, which I am more... I probably am looking forward to that more than my flat bench, just because I've already done flat bench this week, and not that I don't want to do it again, and not that I don't think I'll progress on it. I just don't want to... I don't know. I'm just literally not feeling it tonight. And I done well on it at the start of the week. We were able to take 120 kilo for a set of 22 reps. Now, I don't know. I mean, I might change my mind, and by the time I get there, I might actually jump onto the flat bench. But at the same time, the goal tonight is to put the 60s up on the incline, slightly higher incline than normal, just because I want to go back to what I was used to and what I was normally doing whenever I jumped to incline bench. I started putting it on the kind of shallow incline, and again, I just felt as if sometimes whenever I was fatiguing near the end, I was moving away from an incline and more so ending up just on a flat press. And the reality behind that is I would just be may as well doing a flat dumbbell press. Just by the time it gets to the end of the set, we want to always make sure that we are still on an incline. So the goal is obviously that, so we're going to do that tonight, see what we can take with the 60 kilo dumbbells, potentially 62 and a half, but we will find out when we get there. I am feeling good, I am feeling ready to press. I've not done anything to do with pressing for 2 or 3 nights now. About to get my supplements ready right now. I'm going to take you guys through what I will take pre and intra and post, even though we're nowhere near post workout yet. But intra wise, we're going with carb up, which is just the normal, and second to that we are going to go with, where is it, I don't even know where it is, no code, which again is going to always be stacked with carb up. So obviously that's the essential amino acid right there, and then we have got the intra carb right there, which is obviously going to contain just mainly carbohydrates throughout the session, so that'll obviously keep you fueled up and full throughout the session. So we're going to take upwards 40 grams of carbohydrates in there tonight, guys. Second to all of that, we are going to have a pre-workout, which again is going to be the good old defib from HR Labs. Now, before this video goes up, are they still going to be running the sale? I believe they are going to be running the sale while this goes up. So HR Labs actually are running a Black Friday sale, which they do every single year. I'm just going to move that right out of the way. My code, I'm unsure if my code is going to work over this weekend, but it potentially might work, it potentially might not work, which is just KHIFIE15. I will stick that on the screen right about now for you guys so you can see it, because everybody just always spells my name wrong and I don't know why. But I'll stick that on the screen, it's just KHIFIE15. Like I said, I don't know if it works for this weekend. It might work, it might not work, but you can always try it. And again, it helps me out, so it's a massive support for me. So I do very much appreciate it if you guys do use my code. But supplement wise for tonight, how could I forget? I actually forgot such a massive supplement that I still actually am going to be taking. You guys probably guessed it. Ride-On, again, a massive part of my stack now, since it did come back in stock. Obviously, again, from HR Labs, all of my supplements are from HR Labs. Apart from HR Labs, we do also take Unrivaled, Rapid Recovery, and AGF protein. That's actually the protein that I'm on right now, carrot cake protein. And then of course my Rapid Recovery, which is post training, which is actually back here. So there we go, covered most in terms of supplements. I do take a multivitamin, but that is really it. I don't take like lots of different supplements and take like 5 and 10 grams from here and there. Everything I need is in the supplements I take from Unrivaled and from HR Labs. So I mean, it's as much as these supplements are really good supplements and they are premium supplements, and even before I started working with these guys, I was literally taking just these supplements. So it's like not as if I'm only promoting these supplements because I work with them. I was literally using them all before I even started working with them, and then it was just a massive bonus when I started working with them because I was already taking them. But These supplements are like, they're a very big saver, because at the end of the day, like something down the lines of the saturation drink, the formula, the hydration formula basic, it contains a lot of things that you could potentially add into one shaker from multiple different supplements. Now, I'm not saying that these multiple different supplements don't work. This just saves so much time. So for me, for example, I'm that lazy. I would rather just take it all from one supplement. And again, I enjoy it and it works for me, so I've always kept basic in, and obviously all of these supplements still work for me, because the reality behind it, guys, I wouldn't take supplements that don't work for me, and if these supplements never worked for me, I'd be honest about it, and I would definitely be honest about anything that never worked for me. And obviously my goal is to optimize and make sure that I'm literally pushing absolutely everything and making sure that everything I'm intaking throughout every single day works for me, because the reality behind it is, if you're taking something that's not working for you, you're just wasting your money. And to be honest, if you're also maybe working with that company and you're taking that and you're saying that it's really good, it's this, that, the next thing, and you're also taking it and it doesn't work, then I mean, you're not really going to get that much out of it. But that's going to be it. Supplement wise, I'm just about to make them up. I'm going to take you guys through obviously my chest session tonight. That's going to be the main thing about this video, but like I said, I'm also going to try, I did say this in the last video, I'm also going to try and get a little bit more content up on the old YouTube. It's just a case of getting the camera out a little bit more and just filming random bits here, there and everywhere. So yeah, I'm going to try and do that. I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you do enjoy it, please don't forget to drop the like for me. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and let's just get to the gym. And we're in. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are watching or listening to this. We arrived at the gym, and we are in for chest tonight. If many of you have maybe just skipped the first part of this video and just got to the gym, we're in for chest tonight. So big chest session going down, everything but flat bench, like I would have covered at the start of this video. Now, literally what we're doing here is, I'm not pre-exhausted before anybody thinks that's what we're doing. Not taking anything to failure, not taking anything really far at all. It's just a case of getting somewhat blood in the muscle more than anything else, getting a little bit of blood around the tissue, moving around the joints, just to make sure that everything's feeling okay, because the gym is fucking freezing. Like, I mean, it is really cold. So we worked with 2 sets of flies before we jumped on dumbbells. I'm literally just covering a couple of warm-up sets here. I believe these are 40s. So once I kind of get to the 40s, I just cover a couple of reps before my last and final couple of warm-up sets. I don't know if you'll notice this here whenever I put my wraps on. I don't actually wrap just around the wrist. As you'll see at the very top, I do cover my hand just a little bit. Now, the point of this is, I really feel this is the correct way to wear wraps more than anything else. Is you more so want to protect your wrist joints more than anything else. So you don't want your wrist to be moving. If you've still got access and still got really good like mobility movement within your wrist, then I really don't feel as if your wraps are on right. So just kind of maybe take that into consideration the next time you put your wraps on. Try it, and drop a comment down below if you do that already. Let me know how you feel. But this is obviously my top end set. We did take the 62.5s for a set on the slightly higher incline, and I believe I got 6 or 7 reps with this set. Now, this is the first time I've actually took anything above the 60s in Strength Shack anyway. I've done 64s at Ultraflex, but I believe I got like 3 or 4 reps with them. That would have been quite a while ago now, but we took the 62.5s, and yeah, 7 reps, decent 7 reps. I'm going to take that. So again, for this kind of protocol, we take top and back off sets just like what we would kind of do on the bench press, except obviously we never done flat bench, so that's why we're moving to a flat chest press machine, just to kind of cover all bases with everything. Instead of just kind of keeping everything to an incline or keeping everything to a flat, I like to cover most things over the full session. So on this machine here, it's a Primal strength flat chest press machine, obviously a plate loaded machine. Surprisingly, this machine feels actually really good. I know there's a couple of machines that kind of don't feel the best, or maybe there's a different variation of the machine that might feel a little bit better, but this machine actually does feel pretty good. So I like to keep it in, not in every chest session, but maybe every second or third chest session I will throw it in, as there is a couple more chest exercises or movements that I do like to include that maybe don't have this. So This was obviously my top end set here, 4 plates aside. I have again, one of the only hard things with this machine is just getting set up. That's probably the only thing, because it is so tight, and I know that you could easily jump in and say that I could just stick a block in to get it up a little bit higher, but at the same time, it's not necessarily getting out of the hole, it's just getting into position once you have got it all the way up. So it's like kind of just shimmying yourself about and shaking about until you get nice and tight and locked in. But then once you get locked in, then it is a really nice machine. So I was happy enough with this set with 4 plates aside. Again, once I eventually got nice and tight and locked in, then everything did feel on. And again, what I done here was I actually dropped this, so I took it down to 2 plates aside and went all out again on that before I back off. Third exercise here, or fourth, after obviously my chest flies, then dumbbells, then press machine, I moved to decline. Now this is actually something that I have actually implemented a little bit more, and I've kept on top of more than anything else, and just simply down to the fact that I kind of neglected this move and neglected my lower chest more than anything else for quite a while, and realised pretty soon that it was not a very much strong part. I wouldn't say that it was a lagging body part or a lagging part, and I wouldn't say that you can specifically isolate the lower chest with any specific moves or anything like that. I do believe that you will cover the whole chest on most of your bigger moves, but the decline bench is something that I've started implementing a little bit more and making sure that I do it. It was an exercise that I would implement in the odd session here and there, and then I would maybe run like 2 months and not do it. So it's just one of them exercises, but it is in now. Whether I move to do it free weight or not, I'm not sure, as I do connect really well with a Smith machine, especially when I do decline. It's really the only chest exercise that I would do on a Smith machine. Unless I found a really good one, then I would do incline press on it as well. But the unfortunate part is the Smith machine is just very fucking hard and very sore. So I stuck to decline, and incline happens free weight. Incline dumbbells, obviously free weight. But this next exercise, we moved on to incline dumbbell flies before just a little bit of posing in this what's so anabolic harsh lighting, because sometimes I'm still trying to find like the best lighting. I know there's a posing room coming to Strength Shack, so obviously that's a big thing, but at the same time it's just trying to find that kind of lighting within the gym now anyway. Obviously this is not the most optimal light on the planet, but at the same time it's not on the camera anyway. Whenever you look in the mirror, it's total different. And again, obviously the main purpose isn't just to get the camera out and film the posing or anything. Obviously it does look really well on the mirror, but at the same time we could do with it looking a little bit better for you guys that obviously can't really see it in front of the mirror. But yeah, moving on now, guys. This is probably one of the most frequent exercises that I've added in recently, as I just really connect very well with it. But at the same time, it's never in at the start, it's never in at the middle, it's always in basically at the very end. And it's not even a fly movement or anything like that, it's more so a kind of flat press, if anything else, as you do take a lot of that from it, but at the same time, in a way, the stretch on it is just like second to none. So again, it's a very favourite exercise that I will keep in throughout my chest sessions now, but like I said, always at the very end. You'll never see me doing anything like that at the very start, unless it's something down the lines of just a normal standing cable crossover, just to get a little bit of blood in the muscle before we move on to the bigger moves, or simply down to the fact today because it was fucking freezing and there was no chance that I was going to pick up 62.5 kilo dumbbells whilst being very cold. But then we just moved on to some arms, tricep push down machine here, and then a straight bar tricep push down, and then I believe the last one was an EZ bar skull crusher before. That was really it. So in the total, I think it was something like between 5 and 9 exercises, the full workout. Again, very successful session, guys, no complaints taken, especially even the fact that I never done my flat barbell bench. Be straight in next session. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this video. A little bit different, obviously, to usual voiceover of most of the video anyway, but that's what this video is going to be all about. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, then please don't forget to drop the video a like. Drop a comment down below if there's anything else you would like to see, or what you would what you would like to see on this channel. And obviously don't forget to subscribe if you're new about here, and I will just catch up with you guys in the next video.